What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Outcast Analysis.
We finally named it.
Yep, we finally named the series. It's a good day. It's a good day. Thanks a lot for tuning into this episode. Today, we've got Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he's explaining something kind of complex, really, and it sort of took me for a loop when I first heard it. And Hades brought it to my attention, so we're gonna have to get into it. We're gonna have to analyze what he says. So, let's get into it.
All right. There's been about 100 billion people who have ever lived.
Wow, really?
Yes. Do you know how many people can exist? You take a look at the genes, find out how many combinations of genes can make an authentic human being. And it is stupendously larger number than the 100 billion. What it means is you are alive against stupendous odds. You are breathing air, observing sunsets, gazing into the night sky. Most people who could exist will never experience that.
Wow, it's a gift because most people that could exist mathematically
Will never exist.
Wow. So right there, you are
You are as special a living entity as there ever was.
Amen.
That's the end of that. You wanna?
I think you should go first.
Okay. After hearing all that, that is the absolute truth. Look, man, I hear a lot of dudes, and I used to do it to myself, too. I still have that bit of a bad habit to talk down on myself and be like, I'm nothing special. I'm not good. I'm not good looking. I'm not this. I'm not that. I still have a bit of a bad habit to do that. But as a human being, one thing that's really changing my perspective is, man, I'm him. And I started saying that not because I believe I'm the greatest thing ever, but I am him. Out of all the sperm that could have landed on an egg, I'm that guy. Out of all the genetic makeup, the things put together, right? The genes that could have slapped themselves together, the 23 chromosomes and shit, I'm that guy. There was a billion other combinations. There was a million other niggas that could have shown up, right? And let's not even get to the other side of the gender where there could have been a lot of females in my position. I'm alive. So just like that, I shouldn't be talking down on myself, and I should generally have a greater outlook on my own purpose. And the moment I stopped talking down on myself, the moment I realized that, I was like, boy, this means that I should have a purpose, and this means that I should work hard for my own purpose, because everybody else could have been here. I'm special. I'm special. I'm legitimately special in that sense, because I'm here. As such, I gotta put in that effort. I have to appreciate everything I have and work towards greater things.
I do agree with that. When you really look on this, everybody is really, from a biological standpoint, we are a mix of other people, but doesn't that mix also make us special? Because we are the mix of many other people together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like every human, there is a very, very, very small chance that anybody else inside of the world will look like you, will look exactly like you, think exactly like you, and at the end of the day, still, you're biologically different than them.
Yep.
Now, taking this from, this is something that really hit home to me, because I have been a person in the past who was really taking my existence for granted, and really has looked on life as, it's just that, why was I born? You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people do that nowadays. I don't want to come and shout at y'all, although some of y'all need a bit of shouting at, to be honest. But I want to tell y'all, look on yourself, look into yourself. You are special. You exist. Because as you heard, there's a shit ton of combinations that could have been. Because when I remember looking at this, I was like, when I was in secondary school, I thought, wait a second. If
Oh man, it's raining, bruh. Oh, that's beautiful.
If your dad held back for like 30 seconds, it could have been like a different story. Like I remember seeing. You ever see when they say you go back in time and you like kick your stone in the Jurassic period? It changes everything. Like
it's true.
It is true. Like there's people don't understand. There's a lot of factors that conceptualize a lot of things. Just changing the smallest thing can really make the difference. Saying that saying that, you know, kicking over a stone can bring back the dinosaurs to this time would be, it's kind of a stretch, but at the end of the day, there are a lot of factors that allow things to be conceived, and especially for humans. So I want you to think about that and realize that you are truly special. You are a living entity that besides all the odds, you are able to be conceived.
Yep.
And you should live. You should live.
You should. And I believe that's really a thing that outcasts themselves need to hear, you know? Because, again, we started this channel for the dudes that, you know, aren't in the normal circle. We're the dudes on the outside, you know? And as one of those dudes, I can tell you, it gets hard trying to believe that you should be alive, right? When you begin to think you're on the outside of all these people and you don't even think you're that special, bro. Look, man, you are special. You are a unique character. You're a unique being. You're not the main character of the story. Don't think that. But you're out here pushing work. You're the main character of your story. And at the end of your life, do you want your story to be a mediocre flip book of, he lived, he died, he worked for some piece of shit company they didn't give a fuck about? Or do you want it to be, he lived, he made all these friends, he smiled with these people, he toasted up this drink, he went to this place, he felt love with these few individuals? It's your story. Write your own story. Is that everything?
I guess so. I could go into some more stuff, but we could sit down.
We could make this a whole episode. Actually, that's the fun part about it. Guys, I hope y'all are enjoying this nice little rain wherever you are. Just know it's a rainy day.
This is nice ambience.
Oh yeah, it's lovely. The wind is perfect. The rain going well.
As a producer, I wish I could control this in a sense where, you know, because, you know, aesthetic is aesthetic is a certain thing.
Yep.
When something is just perfect, I'm like, yes, this is the tint nowadays that makes this feel different.
But with that, guys, stay hopeful, stay understanding your purpose, but above all else, stay on.